Hello friends, good morning to everybody. Today we will discuss on how a senior FEA analyst is been interviewed. Okay, how he's been catch. Now this is a profile. This is what has happened right yesterday, and we are discussing with you. This is a pro. We are not disclosing the name of the candidate. He is having 7 years of experience, and he says he is looking for a job, and he has got linear static structural analysis, truck exhaust system. Okay, good experience from the profile related to automobile field and particularly to FEA. Now, once you say 7 years experience, right? Then the company wants extra. They want that you should be a problem solver, design problem solver, not button pushing engineer. Okay. Now we start testing him. Okay. The engineer says, I have a very good experience in failure analysis, currently looking for a job. If you have any job in your organization, please let me know. We say, can you do hand calculation? Engineer said, yes, I can. Okay. So now we start. Engineer says, I have tool knowledge in LS-DYNA, ANSYS, NX, Nested, HyperMesh. All this knowledge, even 1 year or 2 year of mechanical engineer experience has got this kind of knowledge. Okay. So as you are going senior, you need to have extra. What extra? Now let us test it. Test him. This is our question. How you can improve on failure analysis in design? Which parameter or structure you can play within design? He says in your question, my job profile is strength analysis to avoid the components failure. In this case, will play in thickness of components, adding ribs and stiffeners and boundary condition modifications. Okay, agreed. He can increase the ribs and thus the stiffness of the structure increases and the strength of the structure increases. Okay, now let's grill him further. How can you prove by hand calculation what you are suggesting is adding ribs in drawing without any hand calculator proof? Now, what he is doing, see, this particular answer, we understood that he knows what he is playing with drawing. Okay, and the same thing he must be doing at his present company. Now, this is all R&D, adding ribs, adding extra weight is all R&D type of thing. Right, but how you can prove by hand calculation? Now he replies, I'm talking about FEA-CA point of view. He agrees that okay, he is talking as per the FEA-CA point of view. By adding ribs indicates to improve the strength of the component. Example, by hand calculating beam deflection formula and compare with component FEA result deflection. Now we got it that he knows beam formula, deflection formulas. Okay. Now to understand the depth of formula, how much depth he has got in formula, we are asking him, if your company doesn't allow weight to increase by additional ribs, how can you increase strength? Okay. Then he replies, I agree. There is some weight allowance will be there. Within the limit, we need to do the modification, or else we have to avoid sharp corners in edges and make it as a fillet by changing the reinforcement. Now, we are not satisfied with this answer. Okay. So let us put it in other way. Let me put my question in another way. If you are told to reduce weight by 20% in same design, how you will target? Keep strength same. What he replies, by changing the thickness. And second example, 30 mm is giving example 30 mm width and 10 mm thick plate is placed horizontally. Rotate the plate in vertical direction and increase the strength and minimum deflection. Okay. This fundamental to increase the strength is okay. But what about weight reduction? If the plate size you are just rotating, right? 30 by 10 mm. So how come you are reducing the weight? Our answer is, how come he gets confused? He gets annoyed. He say, my age is 29, 7+ years of experience. Now, we told him very frankly, you have spent thousands of hours on software skills, but on hand calculation, formulas, and metallurgy, you need to improve a lot. Though we are not HR agency, we don't do, we don't favor any engineer like this. Okay, because all our train engineers, they know these answers very well. This is only preliminary interview, right? We can go much more in depth. But you see that if you are expecting a 7+ experienced engineer, he can't face this kind of simple beam deflection formulas. Okay, then he needs to improve a lot. And this is the weakest point of all senior FEA engineers. Even if you'll go to LinkedIn and find, say, hundreds of profiles, CAE profiles, which are open to work. Open to work means open to new network means they are open to jump to other company. They are looking for some better opportunities or looking for new jobs, right? So here our training comes. Yes, we are training you on application of formulas. How to apply formulas. You know the formulas. We don't know how to apply it. You don't know how to twist formulas, how to take advantage of formulas for your career growth. Okay. So after spending, say, thousands of hours on software skill, you are weak at formulas application. So if you are targeting long-term career in design, then without formulas, you cannot target long-term career in design. Forget it. You need to have command on formulas. And for senior engineers, the problem is that they are expecting more and more salary. And when the company will give you more salary, when you can answer all these kind of questions, you need to be a problem solver. For button pushing, your juniors will do button pushing. Okay. So do contact us to improve your career. We are here to help all senior engineers, even junior engineers as well. Thank you very much.